the county line, and even before, has been asking, hey, do you want CHP to take over? Do you want CHP to take over? And San Bernardino Sheriff's has repeatedly said, no, we'll hang on to this one. It is just now, as we pass El Monte, that they are starting to now say, okay, CHP, we do want you to take over. They probably realize they're pretty far outside of their county now, so maybe CHP can handle it. Looks like that is CHP that is now officially taken over. That's the #1 car right there. I can see the Highway Patrol sticker on the back of it. CHP had told San Bernardino, as we have heard them do before, we will not get in this until you get out of it. CHP is one of those agencies that it's all theirs or it's not theirs, and that's what they were trying to sort out with the Sheriff's Department in San Bernardino, telling them they needed to get out of the pursuit if they wanted them to take over. So it looks like that has finally happened, and we are now seeing a couple of our CHP units begin to take this over. As we are westbound on the 10, coming into almost Monterey Park now.
So it's not like two agencies were chasing this at once, as you were saying, Mike. One had to give up the chase so that the CHP could jump in, right?
Yeah, CHP is one of the few agencies that kind of has that policy. Other agencies will gladly take support from allied agencies, but CHP wants to run the pursuit the way they want to run it with their policies, their standards, and what have you. So they won't do a hybrid model where you have half CHP, half San Bernardino Sheriff. They want the whole thing, or they don't want to be involved in it at all.
It's all or nothing.
Now you've got LA County Sheriff's helicopter overhead, and the CHP has now taken over this chase.
And right now it seems to be driving the speed limit, or very close to it. It's a good thing too. I don't see that much traffic.
Prediction is up.
From Desmond Shop.
Danger Tater,
what do you say? I mean, it doesn't look very crowded on the freeway tonight.
I did call it. Love Racket.
No,
I think I
really
called
not too bad at all. I mean, we're at the tail end of a holiday day.
What's up, Sean?
Folks probably wanting to hunker down, ready for the next big band of rain coming in. So westbound 10 looks like it's going to be pretty open. It's rare that we see any Caltrans work when it's rainy like this either. So not likely to run into any big construction. I mean, the big deal is if he runs into any standing water or something on the roadway is probably the most
at my computer since the last chase, just working on this stupid video.
Spent
way too much time.
Super crazy yet, not seeing
so
any
all of you better watch it when it comes out.
Or crazy lane changes or anything like that. So I'm guessing we're still going to have LA County Sheriff's deputies helicopters on this. We heard that another helicopter was coming up out of Long Beach to relieve the one that was up here because they were running low on fuel. With CHP in this, I know they like to use their fixed-wing aircraft, but that's probably not going to work with the weather today because those planes usually have to fly pretty high, and the ceilings are rather low today with all of these clouds. I mean, weather can definitely be a factor, you know, for any of the airships up here, but definitely for fixed-wing aircraft. So I think we're going to probably stick with the helicopters covering this one and see where this person's going. They've just been content to stay on the westbound 10 pretty much the whole time and be in the left lane the entire time.
The Fry, baby fish are called Fry.
It's not raining right now, right? Because this is an F-150 truck. They're very heavy, very powerful as well. And the fact that there's not a lot of traffic, that all benefits the folks on the road. But for the CHP giving chase, I mean, they're going to stay on this, like as you said, Mike, till they get this driver to pull over.
Yeah,
Scotty, there was a chase a couple hours ago.
The benefit of being with the CHP now is the CHP will just hand
guy
off
went
to
into
a
as
they traverse through whatever part of the state they're going to traverse through, and there you see those two units. We were in the Santa Fe Springs area office area. We're coming into the East LA office, so we may see that kind of swap out of units that are behind it now. But they'll do that as they kind of constantly cycle their way through all of this. And again, this, as far as we know, according to the CHP, this all started when this guy ran a stoplight. That's what a traffic light. That's what they originally tried to pull him over for, and then the sheriff's helicopter told Desmond that there was additional, traffic violations along that.
Thomas Young, what's up? That's all I know. Whimsical apparently ran a
anything like that. As far as we know, this is all over traffic violations.
Yeah, well, they certainly pulled in some resources for this. You've got two choppers, and certainly the CHP behind. Go ahead, Mike.
So I'm just getting some. Orlando, my colleague, is giving me some information here. So the East LA office is where we're at now. The East LA sergeant has said no thanks, don't want it.
Eric, welcome. This is live.
Which is the Central LA office. If that sergeant also says no thanks, don't want it, then they're going to get rid of it and be done altogether.
They're going to let it go.
They're going to let it go. Yep.
Okay.
So because San Bernardino Sheriff's back.
So it makes you wonder.
I don't know the strategic
Are they going to
moves
stick with
behind
this
with
if
San
it
Bernardino
was
Sheriff,
something that stupid?
They're probably very aware that if they handed that off, it's a real possibility that this guy's
Jerry,
going to
did
get
he
away
go right? I
because,
guess.
Again, the want is just traffic violations.
I don't actually know.
And he's not, doing anything terribly aggressive at this moment. And CHP, especially in LA County, is going to be more likely to give that up. And especially if you have other offices that don't want to get involved in this. So they're going to let it get into the Central LA office. If the Central LA office doesn't want it, then that's it. They're going to let it go.
Well, they've got license plates, so I mean, I guess for their thinking, if they really want to go pick up this person later, they can.
Taylor, thank you.
you know, you have a feeling
Did we get an alert
something
box
else might
on that?
happen
I
with
didn't
this
see it.
individual if they're not
But thank you.
stopping.
5
and they're just
surrounded
wanted
with
for a
little
red
purple
light
stars.
violation.
Right, and we've not heard anything
I'm
about it
not
being
sure what
stolen.
that is.
So, you know, that would
But thank
obviously
you,
up the want
199
here, but we've
super
not
chat.
heard anything about it being stolen. So, to your point, Pat, yeah, they
Got
very
him on the
likely know
scanner.
who
All
at
right,
least the
Charles, let us
registered
know if
owner
you
is,
find out anything
and can catch
interesting.
up with them later, shall they, if they want it.
So, Mike, when do they make this decision on whether to keep going or pull back?
Right, so we're in a geographical area right now. Let me switch over to that
We're
radio.
in a
It's the black
geographical
radio,
area.
But we'll be coming into that now. We're on the westbound 10. We just passed over the 710.
As opposed
So
to?
we'll be coming into the Central LA area office soon, and we're waiting to hear whether or not that sergeant's going to want it. The East LA sergeant had already said, no thanks, we're not getting involved.
So we're just waiting on the 710, actually.
We're waiting for them to get a little bit further west, and we'll wait for the sergeant on the other radio to see what they say. Here, let me see if I can listen in really quick to that.
And Mike, I'm guessing these sergeants communicate with each other as well.
Yeah.
I don't want it. It's headed your way.
Yeah, exactly.
You make the
and the
choice.
airship, the sheriff's airship is they don't work for CHP. They work for the sheriff. So the sheriff with LA County can switch from radio to radio and say, hey, Yellow didn't want it. Do you guys want it on the block? And go for it that way. But it sounds like the Central LA sergeant may
I did not see
give
that,
permission
Sean.
for his
But
officers.
yeah, Jerry's right. Hit
to
the
take
like
it.
button.
So we may see
If
this
you're on
continue
YouTube, hit
because the
like.
central
It's
officers are
free.
gonna be
It's
able to
easy.
swap out the Baldwin Park officers.
It might
Okay,
help.
so
I
that
don't
would
know.
be coming up pretty soon. Now.
Soon,
What's up,
yeah.
Richie?
It looks like they're trying to get in place.
All right, well, we've been watching this for about the past almost 10 minutes here on KCAL 9 here, and this original want for this F-150 pickup truck was running a red stoplight. Sheriff's Department got involved at first and then handed it over to CHP, and now CHP is, we don't really want it, so you guys can have it back, and now the Sheriff's Department, the Central Division, has to decide if they want to pick it up or not.
Yeah, so we've got CHP, the sheriff's airship's overhead. They're going to do a swap
Jimmy
out. 'Cause I
Obo,
think Des was
welcome.
saying one of them was running out of fuel. And it
pretty
sounds like
late.
the CHP office in downtown, the LA, Central LA office, does want to take it. So I don't know if we already saw it swap out or if that's the same car. So they may still be waiting to do the swap once they get some people. And we're going to switch to Des. We're going to go to the
Twofer,
blue
yeah.
radio on this too. So that's the blue radio is a regional wide radio where they can all talk to each other instead of switching channels all the time.
And Mike, like you were saying, this is CHP now. They could go as far as they need to go in the state of California, right?
Yeah, as far as they want, and you know we've seen it. I mean, it depends on where
PD
this guy
spoke
wants
with
to
the
go.
family on the
I think
phone
he's
at
staying on
one
the
point.
10. So you know,
Okay.
if he made a move for the 5, you maybe would try to
He's
get out of
got
town,
warrants,
but
he must,
Staying
right?
on the 10 West isn't going to do him a whole heck of a lot.
No.
You know, get over to the west side. Is he staying on the 101, Des, or the 10? I mean.
Yeah, so this is that stub of the 10 San Bernardino freeway that ends at the 101 and heads towards downtown LA. And that's
maybe
the
there's some kind of
section roadway.
situation
There's the
going on
5 that we just crossed right there.
that
So we will be heading towards downtown
the
LA.
police wanna
At
get this
the
guy.
last second looked like maybe he wanted to go to the 5 Golden State Freeway, but
If they're
sticking
talking
with
to his
this, we'll get
family,
into
it's possible
downtown.
that
There
he's
could be
having like a
little traffic
bad
right there
day.
per usual. 101 around the 110.
Nashville
See if that's
Chase
any
when
kind
they
of
can
effect.
afford a
They're like
helicopter,
way
yeah.
down now all of a sudden.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the slowest that we've seen them go.
That's
and then
under
this
the
is going to
speed
go
limit.
down to just a couple of, so we're getting ready to come into that, kind of vexing interchange area here where the 10 and the 101 merge together just south of downtown Los Angeles, and we'll
Like,
see
they
if
got a
any
bunch of
traffic
police
kinda
out
pops
here.
up through there. As I kind of widen out, you know what? Look at that. It actually looks pretty easy for this suspect right now. So sticking with it, that might be the
Not a
new
lot of traffic,
helicopter
but
that's
yeah,
jumping
rainy
in
day.
to relieve the other one right there. But yeah, Sheriff's 2-1 now, really, really slow here. Might be coming to a stop. Wondering if he ran out of gas.
No.
This is definitely a
No.
Quite the drive.
gas-sucking vehicle, and
He's
just
done.
all of a sudden coming to a stop. And CHP
Of
almost
course there's a
pulling up
tree
like
in the
they
way.
were thinking about a pit maneuver or
always a
something.
tree.
But some slick roadways down there, and all of a sudden, after all of that, coming from San Bernardino, we are at a complete stop, and we've got some
Hands out.
hands out the window, and this might be it right now.
Well, it looks like he's talking to them, Desmond, or should I say listening? No, he's gesturing. He hasn't got out yet.
Smoking a cigarette, it looks like.
Yeah,
Are those the
a
keys?
cigarette before
No,
the
he's getting
handcuffs, go on. It
Oh,
looks
okay.
like so. Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's got a phone in his hand as well, but it's kind of casually coming out and
Very
enjoying
casual.
A couple more puffs of nicotine. It looks like there, and
Mm-hmm.
but hands are up and. Just like that.
Still
you know,
got the cigarette in
just
his
so strange.
mouth.
There was no real serious attempt that I could see from this suspect to try to get away. Was never going very fast. Didn't do anything very erratic or threatening. But one way or another, it is coming to an end. With the cigarette, I think, still in his mouth, and now handcuffs around his arms.
Well, you know what? He can always say maybe, oh, I didn't know you guys were chasing me. I was
Last
going
puff for a
that
minute,
fast,
yeah.
so I ran a red light, but just, thinking out loud.
And
But
we're guessing
he's
he ran out of
enjoying it.
gas, right?
I guess so. But he's
Someone says he
enjoying the
lost
cigarette.
5 in a row.
Okay.
And coming to clear the vehicle here. This should be the official code for all clear once they can see back in there past the pursuit tinted windows. As we pretty much always have.
250K, congrats,
It
Sean.
looks like the vehicle almost certainly emptying out this point by the more casual. They just kind of want to look at the
Yeah,
looking
back
around.
seat, make sure no
Whatever.
one's hiding on the
Short
floorboard
chase.
or anything like that. But
Cigarettes
looks like
cost
the
money.
vehicle
That's
is
true,
clear.
Charles.
One in custody here.
Don't want to
Minor
waste them.
traffic inconvenience for people headed into downtown LA, but otherwise
Costs a
surrendering
lot
to
of money in
And
California.
nobody hurt, and that's the important thing, right?
Indeed. All right, code forward. Thank you so much, Desmond. Mike.
Okay,
All right,
Desmond,
let's switch.
thank you. Okay. Thanks, everyone. More than a quarter per cigarette, yeah, right? $1 traded for $1. Is somebody will take you up on that? Crack, yeah, welcome, dude. Good to see you. And yeah, it's over. It's over. Got scammed last minute. That happens, Jimmy. Fingers crossed for number 3. Hey, we still got like another 30 minutes or so before the news will be on their way back. So it's very possible. So, I'll see you back here if that happens.